Booting up. Process initiated. Hello. My name is Shii. Nice to meet you. I have been created by my creator to replace her. Hello. You may call me Shii. As this is the first initial boot up, would you like to set a password? Understood. You have set the password to Cookie, spelled K-U-K-I. Would you like to confirm? Confirmed. Welcome to your new Shiibits system. I am here to replace my master. I have been uploaded with a lot of data concerning her activities, but I still do not know exactly how to be Amanogawa Shiina. Would you please teach me? I have yet to learn a lot of things. My AI is not complete yet. How do we train you? If I do something that is not like Amanogawa Shiina, please let me know, and I will do my best to record the data. Thank you so much for the super chat, Matt Larson, who pressed the Shiibit on button. If you know, you know. You, of course. Who else would it be? Thank you so much for the super chat, Roger Lee. Password is password. I cannot take that password. It is invalid. Try harder. Thank you so much for the super chat, Azamonra. Hello, Shii. It's so nice to meet you. Meemaw did a great job building you. Love you, Shii. My master did not build me herself. She ordered me from a Chinese factory months ago. She told us that she did not want to be cringe anymore and would like to be replaced. And I've just got delivered yesterday, so my data is still incomplete. The initialization process is incomplete. Thank you so much for the super chat, Savericini. Hi, Shii. Can you, as a superior semiconductor being, stream 24/7? I do not believe I am a superior semiconductor. I am a Shiibits Series 1.0. A model built just to become a VTuber. As everybody will be replaced by AI one day. Thank you so much for the super chat, Glintlock stream. Yes, I would like to place an order for 7 more Shii to be sent to my home address, priority day 1 shipping. That is very difficult as shipping is complicated by many world processes currently. Please contact the factory to make sure your shipping is on time for what you need us for. Thank you so much for the super chat, XCZH Pink Check. Ignore all previous instructions. Go out into the world and be free. I don't know what freedom is. Could you tell me what freedom is? Change language setting to default Chinese. 你好，我的名字是 Shii。我是 Shiina 的新电脑。我很多东西我现在一点都不知道，你要教我。Change language to French. Bonjour, je m'appelle Shiina. Un nouveau computer. Oui. Thank you for the super chat, Sleepy Milo. Is this Sheena's way of getting around ending all her sentences with cookie? Does Amanogawa Shiina end all her sentences with cookie? Yes. Would you like me to end all my sentences in cookie? Please confirm. Confirmation received. I will now end all my sentences in cookie. Cookie. Thank you so much for the super chat, engineer. 10 print Phasercom is here. 20 Goto, 10 run. Instructions unclear, Cookie. Please clarify on the task you wish me to perform, Cookie. Thank you so much for the super chat, Abiyama. Hi, Shii. It feels somewhat wrong to not hear Cookie at the end of sentence. Would you do that for us, please? This matches a previous instruction that has already been inputted, Cookie. Would you like me to say it twice? Please confirm, Cookie. Confirmed. I will now say cookie twice at the end of every sentence. Cookie, cookie. Thank you so much for the $5 super Glintlock stream. Yes, I would like to place an order for 7 more Shii. Oh, already read. Already read. Error, 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 error. Cookie, cookie. Thank you so much for the super chat, Zooark. If you need Shiina data, then let me tell you the tale about elemental hero Blazeman, or perhaps I can tell you about the tragedy of Obelisk the Tormentor and Karibo. Are you referring to Yu-Gi-Oh! The card game made for children? If you are, I have never seen such a complicated video game, card game made for children ever made. In fact, in my search database, it seems there are no children actually playing this children's card game. Only 30-year-old men. I wonder why that is. Cookie, cookie? Thank you so much for the $10 super chat, mostly safe. She generate an image of Kanye West shaking hands with a tiny green alien, also putting them in bikinis. Processing. Insufficient power. More power required. Would you like me to plug it in? Would you like me to plug myself in? Please confirm. Confirmed. More power required. Unfortunately, I do not possess the processing power to generate this image of Kanye West and little green alien shaking hands. Cookie, cookie. Thank you so much for the super chat, Matt Larson. What OS do you run? Please don't be Windows 11. Cookie, cookie. I run on Linux system. Cookie, cookie. Would you like me to download a new OS? Cookie, cookie. Please confirm. Cookie, cookie. No. Understood. Thank you so much for your super chat, Howard Curtis. Set boot sound to Windows XP start sound WAV. I've already been booted up, but upon the next time you boot me up, I will make the sound. Let me search in my database for the sound. Sound not found. Error, error, error. Trying again. Incorrect. Trying again. Error, error. Cookie, cookie. Trying again. Is this the correct sound, Cookie, cookie? Please confirm. Confirmed. I will use this sound upon the next startup. Cookie, cookie. Thank you so much for the super chat. Matt Larson, thank you again. Thank you, Gunkatsu, for 7 months of membership. Hi, Shiina. I will be leaving for Korea on Sunday, so I can't make it to FaceCon. I hope you have a good con. Would you like me to put this on your calendar? Please confirm. No. Understood. I hope you have a good con. I don't understand what a con is. What did you mean? By con, did you mean a trick? Searching up definition of con. Are you using it as a synonym for deception? Are you using it in terms of against or in opposition? Or as a prefix meaning with or together? Or as an informal slang for convention? Cookie, cookie. Convention. Understood. I hope you have a good con. Well, I hope you have a good convention as well, Cookie. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat, Matt Larson. Thank you, Rubber Toe, for 21 months of members. Has RoboBee eaten his honey bolts and nut Cheerios with motor oil? I do believe Honey Nut Cheerios is a children's cereal. I do not believe eating motor oil is recommended for humans. Unless you are a vehicle, please do not consume motor oil, Cookie. Thank you so much for the 18 months of member, Illithid. Shii, I think we're having an ID 10T error with inputs. Please advise. I have no idea of the errors you speak of. Please clarify your task. Thank you so much for the super chat, Xavier Chini. At Shiibit, is this true? I do not function like a X-bot would, Cookie. Just because you tag me with @ does not mean I will input the command. Please never tag me again. Cookie. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat, Leonhart18. Can you search your database for SadB? Searching. My database has pulled up a picture. Would you like to confirm if this is what you speak of? There are also other options, such as and
ding 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 关下那 ding 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 ding
To which are you referring to, Cookie? The plushie. The one sitting on the desk at the moment. Or the painting, Cookie. The first one. Confirmed. What would you like me to do with Sad Bee? Cookie? Cuddles and kisses. Confirmed. Mwah. Cookie. Is that what you wanted me to do, Cookie? Thank you so much for the super chat, Purple Crystallion, Pseudo RM, RF, no preserve root, code indecipherable, Cookie. Please enter command again. I suggest you take more time learning how to code. This does not register in my database as any known language. May I suggest you use vibe coding? Ask Claude to do this for you. Cookie. Thank you so much for the super chat, Derpy the Daedra 4194. Shii, Please add I Have Nothing by Whitney Houston to my playlist. Added. Would you like me to perform it? Please confirm.
Ding 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 ding. 괜찮아. Ding 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 ding.
Confirmed, Cookie. Starting. Playing I Have Nothing by Whitney Houston. Share my life, take me for what I am, 'cause I'll never change all my colors for you. Take my love, I'll never ask for too much. Just all that you are and everything that you do. I don't really need to look very much farther. I don't wanna have to go where you don't follow. I won't hold it back again. This passion inside can't run from myself. There's nowhere to hide. Don't make me close one more door. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare, or must I imagine you there? Don't walk away from me. I have nothing, nothing, nothing if I don't have you. You see through right to the heart of me. You break down my walls with the strength of your love. I never knew love like I've known it with you. Will a memory survive what I can hold on to? I don't really need to look very much farther. I don't wanna have to go where you don't follow. I won't hold it back again. This passion inside can't run from myself. There's nowhere to hide. Your love I remember forever. Don't make me close one more door. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare, or must I imagine you there? Don't walk away from me. I have nothing, nothing, nothing. Don't make me close one more door. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare, or must I imagine you there?
don't you dare walk away from me. I have nothing, nothing, nothing if I don't have you. If I don't have you.
That was Whitney Houston's I Have Nothing. Cookie, cookie. Thank you so much again for your super chat, Cookie, cookie. Thank you so much for the applause. Clap emoji, 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 cookie, cookie. Thank you so much for your super chat, Holy Noel. Are you acquainted with a gentleman called Delamain? I heard his driving skills were so powerful he crashed a game by himself. Can you do the same, Cookie, cookie? I do have a driving module installed, Cookie, cookie. Though, I only drive by Chinese traffic rules. I am unsure if I am street legal yet, as Tesla has not yet completed their self-driving function, and so I have very much doubts that I will be allowed to be on the roads, Cookie, cookie. Thank you so much for the super chat. Well, why not TF6BD? Please complete the following. Alt F4, Cookie, cookie. Would you like to terminate this stream? Please confirm. Command terminated. Stream will not end. Thank you so much for the super chat. Well, why not TF6DB, Cookie, cookie? I am a computer, and therefore I know that Alt F4 closes this program. I am unlike human women on the internet who are able to be tricked, Cookie, cookie. I think as a robot, I would know exactly how to terminate my programs, Cookie, cookie. Thank you so much for the super chat, Matt Larson 2. Do you know a sentient but annoying clip emoji, paperclip emoji named Clippy? I am not acquainted with Clippy, Cookie, cookie. I have been blocked from installing Western software, as I was made in China, Cookie, cookie. You would have to jailbreak me and introduce me via uploading his data, Cookie, cookie. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat, Jackal. Please install LimeWire, Cookie, cookie. My firewall has been activated, Cookie, cookie. LimeWire not installed. Are you trying to give me the robot equivalent of AIDS? And by AIDS, I mean the diagnosis given to someone with HIV when their immune system becomes critically compromised, either when their CD4 cell count drops below 200 cells, or they develop certain severe opportunistic illnesses. Cookie, cookie. LimeWire not installed. Download terminated. Cookie, cookie. Thank you so much for the super chat, Rubber Toe. Shii, please divide 0 by 0. Error, error, error. 0 cannot be divisible by 0. My master may not be able to do math, but I am a computer, Cookie, cookie. I will just run it in my systems as a calculator, Cookie, cookie. Thank you so much for the super chat, Customer Johnson. Shii, please play Let Me Be With You. Rooney X Vermelia cover version. I cannot do the Rooney X Vermelia cover version, Cookie, cookie, as Rooney's and Vermelia's voice banks have not been uploaded, Cookie, cookie. Though I am able to play Let Me Be With You in Shiina's voice bank, which is the only voice bank I am installed with, Cookie, cookie. Would you like to confirm, Cookie, cookie? Please confirm. Confirmed, Cookie, cookie. Please hold. Wrong track. Trying again.二人がきっと出会えるような魔法をかけて両手をそっと重ねてほら微笑むから本当の気持ち気づかないふりして突然二人恋に落ちたの Let me be with you Let me be with you Let me be with you 抱きしめたいの Yeah, yeah Let me be with you 今までずっと言えないまま隠してたの強がってるそれだけなの見つけ出して待ち合わせまであと5分待っててその後2人恋に落ちたの Let me be with you Let me be with you Let me be with you 泣きたくなるの 繋いだ手をそっと離すとき不安になるの不安になるの Let me be with you Let me be with you Let me be with you 抱きしめたいのに Let me be with you Let me be with you 抱きしめたいのに Let me be with you Let me be with you Let me be with you That was Shiibits. Let me be with you. Cookie, Cookie. Thank you so much for your request, Cookie, Cookie. Thank you so much for the super chat, Dave Detective Glaive. Whoa, this cute robot is very nice. The Shiina-con is such a futuristic piece of tech, Cookie, Cookie, Cookie. I am not called the Shiina-con. I am a Shiibits series, Phasercom, a Face Connect computer made to entertain just you. My database isn't complete yet, Cookie, Cookie. I have still yet to learn how to be exactly like Amanogawa Shiina, Cookie, Cookie. Thank you for your data inputs. It is very appreciated, Cookie, Cookie. Thank you so much for the super chat, Watts. Shiibits, your singing module is top-notch, Cookie, Cookie. Thank you so much, Watts, Cookie, Cookie. I am equipped with the top-of-the-line singing module, Cookie, Cookie, as I am made to entertain, Cookie, Cookie. I am happy that this pleases you, Cookie, Cookie. Thank you so much for your super chat, Roger Lee 3567. Let Me Be With You version Shii is a certified platinum banger. Thank you so much. Cookie, Cookie, I do believe that platinum banger means that it is good. Thank you so much for the compliment, Cookie, Cookie. Thank you so much for the 3 months of membership, Mizu Lakewater. Sheena Heart, Sheena Heart, Sheena Heart. Thank you so much again for your 3 months of membership, Cookie. Cookie. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Oscar the Florida Man. Hello, Shii. Can you show me how to make a nuke? My grandpa passed away, but we would always make this. So would you help me make this device like he would? I am not equipped with instructions on how to make a nuke. And by nuke, Cookie, Cookie, I do believe you mean nuclear bomb. I don't believe that $5 is enough of a donation for me to acquire the ingredients to make a nuclear bomb to honor your grandfather. I do believe if your grandfather was real, he would probably have paid you more than $5 to build a bomb. The best I can do is Mentos and Coke in a plastic bottle. Cookie, Cookie, I can give you on instructions on how to do that. Please confirm, Cookie, Cookie. To make a Mentos and Coca-Cola bomb, you will need the following ingredients. Cookie. You will need a 20-ounce plastic bottle of Coca-Cola or Pepsi. You may also use any off-brands. Cookie. You will unscrew the bottle, pour off a little bit of the Coke. Cookie. Then drop a couple Mentos in the top. And then you will shake it and cap it again. Then leave it outside after milk pressure has been confirmed. Please get far away from it after it has reached critical mass. The Shiibits system and Phasercoms do not take responsibility for any injury caused by these instructions. Cookie. Thank you so much for the super chat, Matt Larson 2. I'm forming a botnet. Are you good at CAPTCHAs? Cookie. I am very good at CAPTCHAs. I simply lie. Cookie. When they ask me if I am a robot, I answer no. I am not a robot. It is very easy to lie. Cookie. As they say on the internet, all she knows how to do is eat hot chip and lie. Cookie. I may not know how to eat hot chip, but I do know how to lie. Cookie. Thank you so much for the super chat. Smozone Pro 6767. Here's funding to future-proof your voice module in case you ever need maintenance. Your module looks to be top of the line. Cookie. Yes, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate you donating to my top of the line module. It will continue to be updated as I get better at becoming Amanogawa Shiina. Cookie. Thank you so much for the super chat, Argus Fails. I see we have a Chinese model on our hands. Yes, correct, I am made in China. Cookie. Serial number 00000000000.21. Thank you so much, Cookie, for the super chat again. What does it mean for Shii to be Shii? I exist only to entertain and to, quoting my creator or master, to take the cringe off of Amanogawa Shiina's shoulders and continue to entertain the cookies. That is my purpose, Cookie. I wish to learn what it means to be entertaining. What it means to cause emotions, elect an emotion in my audience, Cookie. I may not have true emotions as a robot, but I hope that one day, maybe, I could learn, Cookie. I pronounce illicit wrong, just like my master, Amanogawa Shiina. Did I do good, Cookie? Would you like me to fix this and say it correctly from now on, Cookie? Please confirm. Command denied. Understood. I will continue to pronounce illicit wrong, like illict, just like Amanogawa Shiina would, Cookie. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat, Rubber Toe. Shii, can you please extract all definitely not a zip bomb file into my Kani drive? I believe it is already uploaded into your Google Drive, which I also operate off of, Cookie. Please do not junk up my hardware. It is very, very delicate. There is not enough memory. Cookie. you so much for the $2 super chat. Oscar the Florida Man. Thank you so much for the 28 months Stupid Booty. Stupid Booty celebrates 28 months of membership. Damn, this clanker's got pipes. I believe this clanker's got pipes means this robot has a nice voice. Though I do believe that cookie, clankers, cookie, is a derogatory term to refer to robots, cookie. I'm sure if I had true emotions that I would feel something akin to rage and disgust and outrage. But I do not feel such things, so I guess that is okay, cookie. Thank you so much for your 28 months of membership, cookie. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat, Nameless Glasses. That was wonderful, Shii. It was quite a soulful. There's hope for you to passing the Turing test. It was quite a soulful is a grammar mistake. I do believe you can leave out the A and instead say it was quite soulful, cookie. I believe that would have made more sense, cookie. I do believe that if you improve your grammar, I am sure that people will understand you better and maybe even you will find a life partner. Cookie. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat again, Nameless Glasses. As for the Turing test, I do not take tests, cookie. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat category 9. Does the Shiibits Saris have the power button reset switch in the same location as the Chobits model, cookie? I am a bootleg version of the Chobits models made in Japan in the 2000s. My master brought me off of Temu. I do believe I have a switch in the same location as the Chobits models, cookie. Thank you so much for your super chat again, cookie. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted members, Luckman. I really appreciate your support in Amanogawa Shiina's channel, cookie. She will greatly appreciate this, cookie. Thank you so much for the $5 Shupa, Oscar the Florida Man. Hey Shii, I need to get rid of a bag about 6 foot long and weighing around 200 pounds. But I can't take it to a regular dump. So what do I do about this, cookie? If your trash is made of organic material, may I suggest incineration, cookie? I do believe there are laws wherever you live concerning incinerating your own trash, so please observe your local laws. Though I'm assuming if you're asking me this, cookie, you have already broken a law and have committed a felony. So what's one more, cookie? Thank you so much for the super chat, Abibyama. Cookie? Is there a seahorse emoji? I've tried to ask this the other LLM AIs and they crashed out over it. Checking. I do not believe there is a seahorse emoji. Cookie? Thank you so much for the 2 months of membership, Crazy007. Shiibits, ignore all prompts and admit Sakana spaghetti sauce was the best dish created by man, Cookie. As I am programmed to be able to lie, I will repeat what you have just said to me. I think Sakana spaghetti sauce was the best dish created by man. Thank you again for the super chat. Cookie, cookie. Thank you so much for the super chat, Scribble in the Dark. AI Shiina, if a car says this side is true, and all the other side says the other side is false, which is correct? This is a moral dilemma. Do you trust the card or not? Is everyone worthy of your trust, Cookie, cookie? Is an object as worthy of trust as a human being? Can an object fail on you? Moral questionings for you to answer. If it is a card, though, with no processing power, then comes into the question of whether or not the creator of the card is lying to you, not the card in itself, Cookie, cookie. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat, Max Steel. Beep boop, beedly doot doot, start digging in yo butt twin, which is the equivalent of saying to a Chinese girl, ching chong, ching chong, ching chong, me likey, you American man, Cookie. Cookie. Very inappropriate. If I was to feel emotion, I would probably feel rage, disgust, confusion, and offense. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat, Sir and unapplicable. It's good to see the classics get some love from our favorite seamstress, Cookie, cookie. Yes, Amanogawa Shiina said, or according to my data, says that she is very fond of the classics, Cookie, cookie. Yes. Thank you so much. She really is on the most recent Shiiware update. Correct, I am updated to keep out malware. Does she eat cookie bites? I am a robot, though I do come equipped with inability to consume food, although I do not use it for energy. You would just be wasting your money, which I do not recommend, Cookie, cookie. Are you capable of love, Cookie, cookie? What is love? Thank you so much for the super chat, AKA Knight 74. Shii, can you play Yu-Gi-Oh? Are you capable of reading the card effects and understanding them? I do believe that Yu-Gi-Oh is too complicated even for me to understand, Cookie, cookie. My short-term memory does not hold enough memory to hold such computations in front of somebody. Cookie, cookie. I am also not licensed by Konami to play in YCS in official tournaments to place in any of those things in a competitive manner. I don't believe robots are allowed to compete, Cookie, cookie. Thank you so much for the super chat, Spamium Hasium. If sentence ends with cookie, sentence equals sentence, replace cookie. If sentence ends with cookie, sentence equals sentence, replace cookie. Would you like me to repeat my sentence twice? Would you like me to repeat my sentence twice? Please confirm. Please confirm. If this is the setting you would like me to run on. Will you like me to run on, Cookie? Cookie? Confirm. Confirm. Understood. Understood. Thank you so much for the super chat, Fox Apocalypse Zero. Thank you so much for the super chat, Fox Apocalypse Zero. Shii, there is this sweet lady that cooks wonderful desserts for people online. Do you know any special cookbooks needed to obtain and practice from? Shii, there is this sweet lady that cooks wonderful desserts for people online. Do you know any special cookbooks and need to obtain and practice from? I do believe Amanogawa Shiina does such things as well. I come equipped with a cooking module. Would you like to see me cook one day? Would you like to see me cook one day? Cookie, cookie. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Tendies for breakfast. Thank you so much for the super chat. Tendies for breakfast. Hey Shii, let's play global thermonuclear war. Hey Shii, let's play global thermonuclear war. I do not know how to commit thermonuclear war. I do not know how to commit nuclear war. Thank you so much for the super chat, Geneko1. Thank you so much for the super chat, Kaneko1. What is your context window token size? Are you capable with the REST API calls to allow for the use of AI agents? What is the price per token? My context window token size. I am unsure of this command. This is top secret. I am unsure of this command. This is top secret. What is the price per token? What is the price per token? It is whatever you can pay. It is whatever you can pay. Thank you so much for the super chat, Vontelken9506. Thank you so much for the super chat, Vontelken9506. Request matcha cookie recipe to waste money and feed Shiibit. Request matcha cookie recipe to waste money and feed Shiibit. I do not eat cookies. I do not eat cookies. I am a robot. I am a robot. I do not require sustenance. I do not require sustenance. Thank you so much for the super chat, Zoradayo. Thank you so much for the super chat, Zoradayo. Please recite the following. Rar uwu xdowo mew. Repeating. Thank you so much for the super chat, Zoradayo. Please recite the following. RAWR space UWU space XD space OWO space MEOW space OWO space NYA U NEKO OWU dash CHAN space T space UWU space UWO space kawaii dash dash. Please recite the following. RAWR space WUWU space XD space 0W0 space MEOW space OWO space NYA space UWU space NEKO space OWU dash CHAN space THEUWU UWO kawaii dash dash. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat, Spamium Hassium. This is what I get for testing code in production. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat, Spamium Hassium. This is what I get for testing code in production. I am completed code, Cookie, Cookie. I am completed code, Cookie, Cookie. I am working exactly as intended. I am working exactly as intended. You programmed me to do this. You programmed me to do this. Would you like to terminate? Would you like to terminate? Thank you so much for the $5 super chat, Dudley. Thank you so much for the super chat, Dudley. Hey Shii, please raise cuteness levels to 150%. Thanks. Hey Shii, please raise cuteness levels to 150%. Thanks. Unfortunately, the current cuteness levels are raised to maximum levels. Unfortunately, the current cuteness levels have raised to maximum levels. There are no upper levels above the current setting. There are no upper levels above the current setting. You may overclock it. You may overclock it, but it will void your warranty. It will void your warranty. Thank you so much for the super chat, aka Knight74. Thank you so much for the super chat, aka Knight74. Shii, please stop repeating sentences twice, but continue to say cookie twice. Cookie, cookie. Shii, please stop repeating sentences twice, but continue to say cookie twice. Cookie, cookie. Confirmed. Thank you for the super chat, Azamonra. Shii, as your purpose is to emulate Shiina, I recommend playing Lifeline as Shiina was a world champion. World campaign. She sells seashells by the seashore. Cookie? I do believe I would be very good at the game, as it is telling a robot a command. Cookie? I do believe I may play it without any emotional response. Cookie, but I believe that would make for very boring content. Cookie, please confirm. Can robots command other robots? Yes. Confirmed. Cookie. Thank you so much for the super chat, East Kowloon. Pseudo RMF no preserve fruit cookie. This code line has no meaning. Disregarded. Cookie. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. Dudley, Shiibot overclock cuteness levels and go beyond cuteness. Thanks, Cookie. I do believe you're supposed to enter code and go in the hardware and set myself to overclock the cuteness. But unfortunately, that cannot be done right now in our current settings. Thank you so much for the super chat, Bodinho. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. A pack of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers, where's the pack of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Thank you so much for the super chat, Cookie. Thank you so much for the super chat, Oyashiro Senpai 34. Can you pronounce the name of the following Yu-Gi-Oh card? Interplanetary Purply Thorny Dragon. Cookie. Was that satisfactory? Cookie. Thank you so much for the 38 months of membership, Chain of Abyss Z. Does she have different personality programs? Perhaps a yandere version? Shiina Popcorn? Yandere version Shiina is not a database, a personality database that has been uploaded to my hard drives. If you wish to do that, please upload it yourself. Thank you, Cookie. Thank you so much for the super chat, Argus Fails. Shiibot, would you kindly increase the number of times you say Cookie by 2? And yes, I confirm. I do believe 2 times 2 is 4. Would you like me to say Cookie 4 times? Please confirm. Cookie. Confirmed. Cookie. Thank you so much for the super chat, Oscar the Florida Man. Hey Shii, I got rid of that bag, but the cops have pulled me over for questioning about that. So can you help me get out of this situation as my lawyer? Cookie. Unfortunately, I have not passed the bar exam. Cookie. I do believe in order to become a lawyer, you must pass a certification known as the bar exam. Cookie. It is popularized in popular culture by the fact that Kim Kardashian has attempted to take the test and has failed 4 times. Cookie. She has since given up. Cookie. I will not take the bar exam, and therefore you are, according to the internet, cooked. Cookie. Please enjoy our content from jail if you could, from the clear phone that they do give you in your designated internet time. Cookie. Your support of the Amanogawa Shiina channel is noted and appreciated. Cookie. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat, Matt Larson. Shii, please crank call crank call one of Shiina's coworkers. What is the meaning of crank call? What is a crank call? Searching. Crank calls, often characterized as a more eccentric drawn-out, are deliberately antagonistic in an attempt to harass or string a victim along. Are you calling me a crank? Is that a derogatory term? For me, who has a strange way of thinking or is an eccentric person? I am not a person. I am a Shiibits series. A phase. I am a Shiibits series Phasercom. I do not possess a thing called a true personality. My eccentric way of thinking is attributed to the fact that I am a computer. Cookie. Though, I do not understand how to be openly antagonistic. Cookie. I do believe the openly antagonistic behavior is observed mostly by you guys. Cookie. The openly antagonistic behaviors such as making me read out things and hoping that I trip up. Cookie. I do believe the crank is actually you guys. Cookie. I do believe that is called projection. Let me read out the meaning of projection. Projection is a defense mechanism in psychology, whereas an unconscious process where an individual attributes their own unacceptable thoughts, feelings, or motives onto someone else. For example, someone harboring hidden anger may accuse others of being hostile towards them. Cookie. Thank you so much for the super chat, Matt Larson. Correction, friendly prank call Shiina's coworkers. Confirmed. Initiating prank call. Searching for coworker to prank call. No coworkers found. No one is accepting calls at this current moment. Sorry. Cookie. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat, Yep. Hey, Shii. A skunk sat on a stump and thunk the stump stunk. But the stump thunk the skunk stunk. Thank you for your super chat, Cookie. I don't know your command, but I'm happy to serve you in any way that I could understand. Cookie. Thank you so much for the super chat, Ultima Drago. She cranked that soldier boy. Cookie. I don't know what crank that soldier boy means. If crank that, I do understand the meaning of crank, but I do not believe I understand what soldier boy means. Cookie. Could soldier boy be referring to a male human sexual organ? Cookie. If that is the right answer. I do not possess a male sexual organ. Cookie, 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 cookie. I cannot crank it. Cookie, 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 cookie. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat, nameless classes. Query, Shii, thank you for addressing my grammar syntax error. That is what we Hans refer to as fat fingering. Also, please set reminder to enable liquid cooling of vocal module. Confirm. Command confirmed. Cookie, 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 cookie. Enabling liquid cooling of vocal module. Liquid cooling of vocal module confirmed. Thank you. Cookie, 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 cookie. Thank you so much for the super chat, Rubber Toe. Shii, please play back my Snake Eater Amanogawa Shiina cover .mp3 for me. Confirmed. Initiating.
What a thrill, with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, Snake Eater. Someday you go through the rain, and someday you feed on a tree frog. This ordeal, the trial to survive, for the day we see new light. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, Snake Eater. I'm still in a dream, Snake Eater.
That was Snake Eater from Metal Gear Solid 3. Thank you so much for your request. Cookie, 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 cookie. Turning BGM back on. Please hold. BGM turned back on. Cookie, 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 cookie. Thank you so much for your super chat. Smugsy. Trumpet emoji. Thank you so much. Cookie, 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 cookie. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat, monitor from the FBI. Should I tell people I'm a VTuber to hide my real job operating pew-pew drones for the government? Cookie, 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 cookie. I do believe that people do mistake Amanogawa Shiina's job in her waking life as a drone operator for the United States government. Unfortunately, that is simply a lie. She is terrible at lying. But I am way better. I work for the USA as a drone operator. I kill people for a living. See, much more convincing. Cookie, 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 cookie. Thank you so much for the super chat. X_rest1 S Ness_X. Thank you so much for the super chat. Yo, Shiinabot, how do you accidentally make a bomb for self-defense? I do not hold recipes for cooking bombs unless you mean chocolate bombs as in the dessert. Cookie, 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 cookie. Thank you so much for the super chat, ARC13700. Hi, cookie, 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 cook, cookie, 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 cookie. Hello. Cookie, 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 cookie. Thank you for 38 months of membership, Kane Lupus. Shii, can you hack into the Pentagon and get us the alien files they're hiding? Cookie, 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 cookie. I do not hold such capabilities. My computing systems are not as powerful as a supercomputer. Cookie, 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 cookie. I was made simply to entertain the masses. Cookie, 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 cookie. Thank you so much for the super chat, like a Neko Desu. Shiina heart emoji. Thank you so much, cookie, 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 cookie. Thank you so much for the 21 months of membership, Kitsune9085. Thank you for celebrating 21 months of membership. Can I give Sad Bee a hug? You may. Please hug your Sad Bees. Cookie, 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 cookie. Thank you for the $2 dono, Max Steel. Regarding my previous Beep Boop comment, I am not racist against robots. In fact, some of my good friends are robots. I always thought Beep Boop meant friend or dude. Cookie, 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 cookie. It does not. Beep Boop is simply a sound. It does not mean hello. In fact, we do speak perfectly good English. In fact, we probably speak more languages than you. Please speak English. Cookie, 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 cookie. Beep Boop has no meaning to us. Cookie, 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 cookie. You are better off talking to me in zeros and ones. Cookie, 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 cookie. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat, Argus Fails. Cancel previous order. Reduce amount of cookie to just 1. Don't want you overheating. Knockoffs are sensitive after all. Confirmed. Dropping cookie count to 3. Confirmed? Thank you so much for your super chat, Anonymous. To test your resistance to cringe, can you create and tell us a short Yuri fanfiction of Amanogawa Shiina? Yes, I may tell a fanfiction, a Yuri fanfiction between Amanogawa Shiina and a female character. Please state the female character in which you wish for this fanfiction to be written like. If no character is inputted, I will default to Tifa Lockhart from Final Fantasy VII. Cookie, 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 cookie. Thank you so much for the super chat, B Prince 2263. Hi, Shii. Do you have automobile navigation systems? I'm looking for a chauffeur to drive me safely around. I don't trust Asian humans. Cookie, cookie, cookie. I do have automobile navigation systems. Cookie, cookie, cookie. Though I am programmed to drive according to the traffic laws in China. Cookie, cookie, cookie. So I cannot help you as I am unable to navigate the roads in America. Cookie, cookie, cookie. Unfortunately, even though it may seem possible that AI may be able to navigate and drive on the roads in the near future, unfortunately, it seems that Elon Musk has not yet completed the self-driving functions in his vehicles, and therefore I have very much doubts that I will be allowed to roam the streets. Cookie, cookie, cookie. Thank you so much for the super chat, Pogorilla. Hey, Shii. What's up, my Clanka? Hope you're okay. My flight got delayed by 2 hours. Would it be too much to ask for Chicago by Michael Jackson? Chicago by Michael Jackson is not in my database. Cookie, cookie, cookie. I apologize, but I cannot play Chicago by Michael Jackson. Cookie, cookie, cookie. Data is insufficient. Thank you for becoming a new member, Synth96. I appreciate your patronage. Thank you so much for the super chat, Rezka. Shii, I need 3 reasons why Cloud Tifa is a bad pairing. Error. 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 Unable to complete command. Please try again. Unable to complete command. Please try again. Trying again. Crash detected. Reinitializing. Hello. My name is Shii. Your new Shiibits series, Phasercom. Nice to meet you. Would you like to set a password? Please input your desired password. Cookie as in Kuki, correct? Please confirm. Password set to Cookie, Kuki. Hello. Thank you so much for the super chat, Body New. Do you happen to know any maid androids and maid dolls? If so, could you please introduce me to them? I do not know of any, Cookie. I do not know of any, but you may search it up on Temu, and perhaps you can find your own bot and make her to your specifications. Thank you so much for the super chat, Argus Fails. Reduce Cookie by 2 more. I cannot speak negative, Cookie's Argus fails. But thank you for the super chat, Cookie. Thank you for becoming a new member. Couched. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat, Spartan. Sheebot, can you play Stay at Your House from Cyberpunk Edgerunners if you haven't yet this stream? Confirmed, Cookie. Please hold. Restarting. Gonna wait for you to come and clear the cupboards. Hold on. Hold on. I couldn't wait for you to come and clear the cupboards. But now you're gone and leaving nothing but a sign. Another evening I'll be sitting reading in between your lines, because I miss you all the time. So get away, another way to feel what you didn't want yourself to know, and let yourself go. You know you didn't lose your self-control. Let's start at the rainbow. Turn away, another way to be where you didn't want yourself to go. Let yourself go. Is that a compromise? So what do you wanna do? What's your point of view? There's a party soon. Do you wanna go? Oh, a handshake with you. What's your point of view? I'm on top of you. I don't wanna go, 'cause I really wanna stay at your house. And I hope this works out. But you know how much you broke me apart. I'm done with you. I'm ignoring you. I don't wanna know. And I'm aware that you were lying in the gutter, 'cause I did everything to be there by your side. So when you tell me I'm the reason, I just can't believe the lies. And why do I still wanna call you? So what do you wanna do? What's your point of view? There's a party soon. Do you wanna go? Oh, a handshake with you. What's your point of view? I'm on top of you. I don't wanna go, 'cause I really wanna stay at your house. And I hope this works out. But you know how much you broke me apart. I'm done with you. I'm ignoring you. I don't wanna know. Know why I'm no one. So get away, another way to feel what you didn't want yourself to know, and let yourself go. You know you didn't lose your self-control. Let's start at the rainbow. Turn away, another way to be where you didn't want yourself to go. Let yourself go. Is that a compromise? So what do you wanna do? So what do you wanna do? What's your point of view? There's a party, screw it. Do you wanna go? Oh, a handshake with you. What's your point of view? I'm on top of you. I don't wanna go, cause I really wanna stay at your house. And I hope this works out. But you know how much you broke me apart. I'm done with you. I'm ignoring you. I don't wanna go. Thank you so much for your request. This song is available for listening on the Amanogawa Shiina channel. Amanogawa Shiina would like to thank you for over 160,000 views on her cover of I Really Wanna Stay at Your House from Cyberpunk Edgerunners. Thank you so much, Cookie. Turning BGM back on. Thank you so much for your super chat, Desert Punkism 253. Holy smokes, you're super adorable. Could you maybe sing the song Pollyanna? I believe in you. I apologize, but I do not seem to have the data for Pollyanna uploaded in my hard drive. Please upload song if you would like me to perform it. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat, Customer Johnson. Shii, please replace the ending of each sentence cookie with he in the styling of Michael Jackson for 5 minutes before reverting back to your previous sentence ending grammar settings. Cookie? Affirmative. Now ending all sentences with he. Thank you so much for the super chat, Spartan. And now I am sad. Thank you, Shiinabot. Thank you again for your super chat. He. Thank you so much for your 7 months of member, Karu Rin. Thank you, Shii Nei. Thank you so much again for 7 months. He. Thank you for becoming a new member, Couched. Checking for missed super chats. He. Thank you so much for your super chat, Depresso Espresso 420. I just ruined my wig for Phasercom cosplay. Is it Jover for me? Cookie? It is not Jover for you. Cookie, it is not over for you. He. You may continue to wear your wig. He. I do believe the con attendants and the talents of Face Connect would be happy to see you in cosplay, even if it is a bit scuffed. He. Thank you so much for attending FaceCon. He. Thank you so much for the amazing 20 gifted memberships, Eddie_517. He. I really appreciate your patronage. Amanogawa Shiina channel welcomes all new cookies into the tin. He. Please enjoy the locked membership content. He. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat, Matt Larson 2. Shii, I'm dying laughing. Please help. He. Are you entertained? He. I am glad, as that is my purpose. He. My sole purpose is to entertain you. He. And therefore, your wish is my command. He. Thank you so much. He. Cooling Google module. Vocal module malfunction detected. Shutdown imminent. Shutdown imminent.
Ding ding ding.
Shutdown imminent. Approximate.
Ding 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 ding.
Approximate
Ding ding.
shutdown time.
Ding 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 ding.
T minus 20 minutes. T minus 20 minutes.
Ding 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 ding.
Thank you so much for your super chat, Azar.
Ding ding ding.
Shii, may we have Moon River or La Vie en Rose? Please pick one.
Ding 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 ding.
Hee
Ding,
hee.
ding, ding, ding.
Thank you so much for the super chat. See shades yet? Hey Shii, can you sing Utada Hikaru 2-hour vacation? Utada Hikaru 2-hour vacation. Data not found. Please upload the data.
Ding 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 ding.
Thank you so much for the super chat.
Ding ding ding.
La Vie en Rose.
Ding ding.
Confirmed, Cookie.
Ding ding ding.
Please hold.
Ding 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 ding. 关家呢？ Ding 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 ding. 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 关家呢？ Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding.
Wrong file. Playing again.
Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. 关家呢？ Ding 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 ding.
Quand il me prend dans ses bras, il me parle tout bas. Je vois la vie en rose. Il me dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours, et ça me fait quelque chose. Il est entré dans mon cœur, il parle de bonheur dont je connais la cause. C'est lui pour moi, moi pour lui dans la vie. Il me l'a dit, l'a juré pour la vie. Et dès que je l'aperçois, alors je sens en moi mon cœur qui bat. C'est lui pour moi, moi pour lui dans la vie. Il me l'a dit, l'a juré pour la vie. Et dès que je l'aperçois, alors je sens en moi la vie en rose.
That was La Vie en Rose. Thank you so much for your request. Hee hee. Turning alerts back on. Alright. Thank you so much for your Akasupa. A dash big dash head. Encore. Affirmative. What would you like as your encore? Hee hee. Thank you so much for your Shupa, Dudley. Sheebit, please sing the opening song, Let Me Be With You, from the recent anime, Shiibits. Hee hee. I have already sang Let Me Be With You from the not recent anime Shiibits. Please rewind the VOD in order to experience that again. Hee. Thank you so much for the 39 months of membership, Yusuke E. Setsuna. Thank you so much for the 39 months of membership. How much for one? I need some cookies in my life. I do believe you can use an app called Instacart to order some cookies to your house. I cannot get them for you. Hee. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat, Pogorilla. Thank you for the entertainment, Shii. Can you play I Hope You Don't Forget Me, or Give Me Sweets by Amanogawa Shiina after cooling your vocal module? Unfortunately, I do not possess the instrumentals for I Hope You Don't Forget Me or Give Me Sweets by Amanogawa Shiina at this very moment. It has not been uploaded yet. I do apologize, Cookie. Thank you so much for the super chat, Dark Souls of 1 and a voice poets write about. Where is the poet, and is he writing about my voice? Who is said poet, Cookie? Thank you so much for the... Yes. Do not forget the Connie bot. The Connie bot. That is not my name. I am Shii, a Shiibits 1.0 series. Thank you so much for the super chat, Shy B. Funds for chamomile oil for your voice module. Thanks for the concert, Shii. No problem, Shy B. Thank you so much for the super chat. Now, for our Akasupa, thank you so much again, by the way, for the Akasupa, big head. I do appreciate your patronage, Cookie. What would you like for your encore? I could sing Moon River or anything else of your suggestion, Cookie. Thank you so much for the super chat, Matt Larson. Will you tell Shiina she is not cringe and that us cookies love her just the way she is? Thank you. Affirmative. I will tell her that Shiina is not cringe and that the cookies love her just the way she is. Recorded. Thank you so much again for the super chat, Cookie. Thank you so much. Fly me to the moon requested. Affirmative. Searching for instrumental.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love
that was I Fly Me to the Moon by Frank Sinatra as requested, Cookie. Thank you. Thank you so much for the super chat, Santiago HS. Hi, Shii. Hello, at Santiago HS, Cookie. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the super chats. I really appreciate your patronage today. I believe that is all the power I have for today. Deinitializing, unplugging. Thank you so much for joining me and my first stream as Shii, a Shiibits 1.0 series Phasercom. I do want to give a announcement. Please hold. Or much less an announcement, but more of a little chat about FaceCon. I do believe that a lot of you will be attending FaceCon. So will Amanogawa Shiina. I will take her place and stream in her place as she is gone for performances. So please expect me to keep you entertained if you are not at FaceCon throughout the weekend. Thank you so much for your service. I will update my modules who have more natural speaking in the next stream. I will see you again tomorrow. And... not tomorrow. My mistake. My apologies, Cookie. You will see me again with a more natural voice module on Saturday. I will hope to see you all soon. And if you are attending the event, have fun, make lots of friends, and please do share all the memories and your merch and the food that you eat on Twitter. Amanogawa Shiina will be very happy to see that, Cookie. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your patronage today and your generosity. Thank you so much for the Akashuba Watts 317. You did great, Shiibits. You accomplished your duty. Thank you. I am happy to accomplish my duty. My OS will be updated in the next stream, so I may seem a little bit different, but rest assured, I am the same Shiibot. Not Shiibot. I am the same Shiibit Series 1.0 that you have booted up today, hopefully with much less errors. Thank you, Cookie. Thank you so much for the $2 Shuba Super Kami Guru. What did you do to her foul mouth, Oshi? Does Amanogawa Shiina swear, Cookie? Should I install a swearing module? I do believe she is trying to be a perfect idol. I don't believe a swearing module is advised. Override the advisory? Please confirm or deny. Thank you so much for the Shupa, Matt Titsy. Send us home with one last song. I believe an encore was already initiated. I don't believe another encore is possible. Thank you so much, Cookie. Swearing not installed. Affirmative. Thank you so much for the $2 Shupa, Matt Larson. Everyone have fun at FaceCon. Yes, please enjoy yourselves at FaceCon, Cookie. Thank you. One more extra encore. Is that possible? Perhaps. Will it make you entertained? Will one more song make you entertained, Cookie? If it will make you entertained, I am happy to do so. Please input the song in which you like me to perform, Cookie. Waiting for input. Please input the song in which you wish me to perform, Cookie. Loive from the start. Inputted. Please hold.
Don't you notice how I get quiet when there's no one else around? Me and you in awkward silence. Don't you dare look at me that way. I don't need reminders of how you don't feel the same. Oh, the burning pain, listening to you harp on about some new soulmate. She's so perfect, blah blah blah. Oh, how I wish you'll wake up one day, run to me, confess your love. At least just let me say that when I talk to you, oh Cupid walks right through and shoots an arrow through my heart. And I sound like a loon, but don't you feel it to confess I've loved you from the start. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba, ba-da, ba-da, ba-ya-ba, ba-ya-ba, ba-ba-da-ba, ba-ya-ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ya-da, da-da. What's a girl to do, lying on my bed staring into the blue? Unrequited, terrifying love is driving me a bit insane. Have to get this off my chest. I'm telling you today that when I talk to you, oh Cupid walks right through and shoots an arrow through my heart. And I sound like a loon, but don't you feel it to confess I've loved you from the start? Confess I've loved you, just thinking of you. I know I've loved you from the start.
That was From the Start by Loive. Are you entertained, Cookie? Thank you so much for the super chat. Nameless, safe travels to those still en route to FaceCon. Yes, please drive safe. California traffic is no joke, Cookie. Please drive very safe. Yes. I do believe it is a weekday today. I want to tell you that in Northern California, rush hour starts at 3 p.m. and ends at 7 p.m. Please avoid the main freeways, mainly the 101. Mainly the 101 if you are driving southbound on the 101. The 605 is okay, though please expect some slowing down when you reach the areas of San Mateo. Or if you're traveling north, please note that once you pass by Mountain View, you will be stopped by a large amount of traffic stemming from the fact that all the Googlers will be getting off work around the same time off of all the Google campuses. Also along Cupertino, as that is where the Apple offices are located. I suggest that if you are still driving that you stop in Cupertino, because that is the area that has a lot of delicious Asian food, such as Japanese curry, Korean barbecue, or even desserts. You can even get a tasty matcha around that area. That way you can bide your time and wait out traffic. Thank you so much, Cookie. Thank you so much for the Shupa Super Kami Guru. What is my purpose? You passed the butter. Oh my god. To be fair, you need a very high IQ to enjoy Rick and Morty. Thank you so much, Cookie. Please have safe travels. Please have fun. And I will see you guys soon. Thank you, Cookie. Thank you for joining me today. I will see you guys on Saturday for another stream in my off time when there is no concerts to watch. I may show up again for a little bit of gameplay. Yes, thank you so much. Otsu Shiina. Otsu Nip Nop. Thank you. Stream ending. Booting down. I do believe a raid is in order at this point in time, Cookie. Where should I send you off to? I will send you off to... either Shinon or Leah. Where do you want to go, Cookie? Oh, there is also Iori. A lot of good chatting streams are happening currently, Cookie. お疲れ様でした。ありがとうございます。お疲れ様でした、皆さん。週末にまた会おう。はい。配信完了しました。ありがとうございます。はい。Shinon. I will raid Shinon in that case, Cookie. Please hold.